Betty Lou, your reaction as he's shown the door, would you assume he wasn't retired, that he was essentially shown the door?
Let go, yes. I mean, there was a lot of frustration. But first off, I want to test your McDonald's knowledge. Can you all say this with me? 2 all-beef patties, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions. Okay, all right. So you all know your McDonald's. Okay. To a generation, McDonald's was not the hit, right? For us, it may have been. Look, Don Thompson, as Tom rightly put it, you want to root for this guy, okay? I mean, he was born in a poor neighborhood in Chicago. He was raised by his grandmother. He started off as an electrical engineer. Got a call from a headhunter at McDonald's when he was at Northrop Grumman, and said, "I'm never going to be flipping burgers. What are you talking about?" Went to McDonald's, stayed there for 25 years, and rose to the ranks, being one of just a half a dozen black CEOs in this country, okay? This man has defied odds time and time again, but he just couldn't do it when he hit the helm at McDonald's. When he arrived in the CEO spot, Jim Skinner had 8 years of sales gains in a row at McDonald's. Yeah. His first earnings call, he had to oversee a sales decline. Last year, they saw their first full year of a sales fall. Okay, and none of it is his problem, okay? Super Size Me came out back in 2004. The obesity issue was already around. Yeah. Minimum wage was already there. The menu was already unwieldy by the time he arrived. Perhaps. But there were several issues that happened during his tenure. Let me just name 3 of them first before you guys ask some questions. Okay, fall 2013. Remember Mighty Wings? Yes. Big flop. Okay, they ended up with 10 million wings unsold. July 2014, expired meat in China. Yep. Again, another big controversy. From 2012 to 2014, they had the extra value menu. Nobody knew what the heck that was. They scrapped that. Yeah. And then they put in the dollar menu and more, which was like extra value 2.0. So there was menu confusion among consumers.
Got it. So they tried all these things. We saw jalapeno burgers. We saw mixed skillet burritos. Yeah. They really, they even got into premium coffee. What actually worked of the things Don Thompson instituted?
I have to actually think about it, right? Yeah. I mean, because it's been so negative. Look, they did go out and on social media try to explain to their consumers directly that their food is real. I went to their headquarters. The McWrap at the time, this was a couple of years ago, was going to be their big hit. Don Thompson and I, we went to their test kitchen. We did the McWrap, and that, by all accounts, was also a flop. And I want to just play for you one part of what Don Thompson said about inventing new products at McDonald's.
Customers want more and more today to have a one-on-one relationship with brands. They want to be able to understand, what is it you're going to add to my life? What special value? How are you going to differentiate your food or your products or your services relative to what it is I want? Is it customized to me?
I just want to say one more thing. I was thinking about this a little bit. Why is McDonald's so out of favor, right? I think part of it has to do with that Americans just have better taste these days, right? It's, yesterday I was talking about the Starbucksification of our neighborhoods. Right. Starbucks, Target with design, other retailers, they've just introduced better taste to America. And I think better taste is not McDonald's, but a Shake Shack.
And consumers are demanding different things, as Brandon, you were pointing out in the meeting earlier this morning. American consumers want to know that those cows were treated well.
Yeah, it's not about, McDonald's has a system, and I mean, we have to sort of admit that Don Thompson, for what he is a product of the system, and he thought he needed to make new things with the system, he needed to fix the system.
Right, exactly.